So I got a request to do Glorious by Newsboys, which is not a song I'd heard before, but I checked it out, and here's a tutorial for that. It starts with a clean electric guitar doing some sort of arpeggios in this position, and so the whole intro is you bar the top 3 strings on 5 and then add an 8 on the high E, and then when it switches to F, it's adding a 6 on the B, so it's just like this. And then when the vocals come in and it goes to the verse, you're going to just barring the 5, then adding a 7 on the high E, then going to that F that we just made, so it's like this. So that's the verse. And then when it hits the chorus, it's either keyboard or strings, I'm not sure if they're real strings or keyboard strings, take over. And the guitar for the whole first chorus is just doing like single chords. So it's just C to F twice, like. And then it goes to A minor, G, F, so it's like. And then when the second verse comes in, that's where the band is in really hard, and so it's mostly bass and drums that are carrying that, but the chords would be like A minor, G, F the first time around, so if you were going to just kind of follow along with the bass, it's just kind of like. And after you've done that once, that's where the lead guitar comes in, is on the second repetition of the verse. And it starts off similar to what we were doing on the verse before, but like distorted. So it's this bar 5, and then add the 7, and then it goes to a little hammer on there instead of ending the same way. So this would be the second verse lead is kind of a. You can hear that hammer on that he's doing there because it's kind of between the vocal phrases. Then when we hit the second chorus, it's full in, like giant band, but still doing chords. So it would be the same chords as the first chorus, although it sounds like at least one of the guitars is doing them in a higher position. So something like this, you know. And then the bridge, it sounds like it's mostly piano at first, but it's just doing big, like whole notes, and it's B flat, F, C, G, and then B flat, F, C. So the first time through the bridge would just be kind of a. The second time through the bridge, those are still the chords, but the guitar comes in on this lead, and it's like octave chords going 7 on the A string up to 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. I'll tab it all out, but here's the lead the guitar comes in with on the second time through the bridge. It's just going. And then it goes to a really soft, like a down chorus that's actually played the same as the intro, So you're doing... And then when you get to that I'll Come Running part, it's kind of the same as the very first verse when you're still doing soft arpeggios. It's kind of... And then the bend comes in there again really big, and so it's just another, like, just chords. You could do it either down here, or do it in like a higher position like I did before. Alright, and then the very end, the last thing the guitar does is it goes to kind of a tag where he just repeats that I'll Come Running thing, and so the chords are just A minor, G, F for a while, but the lead guitar goes up here to 15 on the high E, and then 13, 12, and it just does this little descending lead. And then you end on that 15. So those are all the guitar parts that I can hear for Glorious by Newsboys. If I missed anything, sorry. Hope that helps.